like on the Alloy side here, we've actually seen a truck get stuck halfway through, going through the control point itself.
Where? Oh, right in the middle of the point. Yeah, I can hear
they
it.
managed to free themselves, but they've it's obviously slowed them on the way down.
Yeah, what sort of truck is it? A transport truck?
Transport truck, half of them dipped. No faith in their driver.
Yeah, yeah. And now he's going to run over Wiggy. No, he's missed him. Well, there's one person in the back. Someone's a bit of an optimist. He's like, this driver's fine. He can get through these dragons. What are they called? Dragon's teeth.
Dragon's teeth.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so the fight's on. It's the shots fired. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Americans have the first blood.
Yep, watching the same bit you are here, Putang, and so the Blues on my side, which is the FbY boys, are taking the point right now. And they're taking it quite convincingly by the look of that. How many we got at the back there? They're getting picked off, aren't they?
We got 6 3 paratroops here.
We've got three.
They look like they're actually getting flanked by the FbY boys right now up that left-hand side.
There's a truck getting shot at down bottom here that's got Sainty in it.
Ooh,
He's it was. He's going to wear this one, I reckon. Yep. See how good this person is. Oh, look at that!
Oh, it was just off.
You got to make those count. You got to make them count. Where's he going? Let's work him out. Where's he going?
Let's see what he's up to. He
might be
is
just trying to hit an early flank.
I'll keep an eye on him if you want to keep an eye on the battle there, Poutine. I'll see what he's doing. He's a supply guy.
One thing I have noticed that's interesting is 3 para have opted for the recon tank off the start, as opposed to the medium.
Okay.
The recon tank parked to the southeast up there near the bunker, and almost on the opposite side is the medium.
I can see that. I can see they've marked that. Yeah, they've marked that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, and it's parked. Well, it's going for the long range shots, isn't it? Because it's not going to be able to see.
Yeah, they're currently both engaging each other.
Oh, okay. Who's going to win?
And as we're speaking, the cap actually goes the Americans' way here.
It does. They've actually pushed all the Germans off point.
All right. The dodgy truck driver who got away from all the rockets is down with. I tell you what they're doing, and you might not be able to see this yet, but down at Delta 8, Keypad 9, they're building. What's that gate thing called? Starts with B. Belgian gate. Thank you. They've built a Belgian gate to block the bridge.
I will say with this tanking
That's
gate,
clever.
the 3 para guys have consistently hit their shots. So if they the medium, they would have the FbY boys tank would be, they'd be back on the redeploy screen by now.
Yep.
Because they've got that recon, they just can't do anything to it.
I'm also seeing a bit of movement way up north from 3 para. They're in Echo 3 Keypad 4, and they're setting up, well, I'd assume an OP at least here, eh? What do we got? Can't see anything. It's a sniper squad. Yeah, okay. So it's a recon squad. So they'll have their little OP up here, and they'll be doing some spotting and trying to... Where they are, they'll get a good line of sight back towards the point, so they'll be able to snipe back at it from a long, long way away.
And having played with and against Endeavour, he's a very capable recon spotter there. He knows all the good positions, and I don't doubt that he's canvassed every single inch of this map looking for the best place to put his sniper. Now's
a good time then to talk about the FbY boys and the 3 para guys. So I'll just have a bit of a chat about the FbY boys. Cortex is the leader. Now Cortex routinely takes the commander's spot, and he's a very casual kind of guy. Like he's not yelling at people or anything like that. He does get a bit frustrated when people don't build Garys for him, and I understand that. I feel his pain. But he's a very calm personality. You've got, like most of the FbY boys I know pretty well. Hubert would be my standout for actual both squad lead skills and fighting skills. He has got to be one of the best players I've seen. The guy is phenomenal, particularly as an anti-tank player, and he does a pretty good job as squad lead. Copycat, he's he's NRD, of course. He's a rep for this, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
I've played quite a bit with Copycat, and I'm like, why is he here? There you go. Yo Panzer, of course, was with us in the panel earlier, and so Gobotron as well. Both of those boys are in here now having a go. Whiskey Man's on our panel. He'll be joining us at some stage. Whiskey's a pretty good player. And Red Dragon and Three Knees. I work with those guys a fair bit. Generally speaking, they've got a fairly solid cast on the Foy Boys. What can you tell me about Three Para? I'll start with you, eh? We talked about the commander. Who's their commander?
The commander for I wouldn't know, mate. I'm on the Foy Boys for this.
Haha, it's Airborne Kiwi.
It's Airborne Kiwi. Okay,
So he's one of our panel guys. Yep.
yeah, he's one of the nicest blokes in the OCE community, I'd say. Like, I've never heard anyone say anything bad about him. I've never heard him say anything bad about anyone else. As for commanding, I'm not sure how he goes in there.
Well, he just got shot. He just got shot, so he's not doing as well as he would like, I reckon.
No, he's probably saying bad words for himself, not others.
I played about 2 hours this afternoon with him and a couple of his guys, and he is pretty good. So he was squad lead for a while, and I followed him, and then he was in my squad, and he followed me, and it was a great squad, I must admit. And then he commanded the next battle, and that was a huge Foy battle that we won. That was great. Who else you got on Three Power that you know, mate?
Like I mentioned earlier, you've got Endeavour, like him as well. Very good recon player. In a 35v35 we did against them recently with HFKT before the merge. He was the recon there and did quite well, shutting down our artillery. And then apart from that, I've seen a bit of Destructors, again, usually in a tank. But not too much really. Us Chimera guys usually keep to ourselves. So
yeah, keep to yourself and grenade everyone else. That's how it works, right?
yeah, try and get only 1 or 2 team kills.
All right.
Bomber.
What's that doing? Poutine, talk me through that.
It is not doing a thing. It was a poorly placed bombing run.
Whose bombing run was that? That was Three Para? Yeah.
It was three para.
Although it
unless
seems
we're
it got the
going for a
garrison on
Gary.
point. It seems it got the garrison on
Yeah.
point.
That's what it was. So that recon squad, likely up north here, has been watching. Oh, they're gone. I don't know where they've gone. Anyone know where? There.
That's
Yeah, there they are. They're at Delta 4 sort of area. They'd be watching and they would have spotted that, and that's where his bombing runs come in.
We've got a support and Prior as the squad leader coming through already to put down a new one.
Yep. Yeah, they're on it.
That was very fast.
Yeah, they are pretty good like that. There's Pariah, yep. I see Kiwis trying to... Oh, someone's shooting at something with a rocket.
Ooh. Yeah, it took out the recon squad, both of them.
Wow, nice shot. What else have we got here? We got the commander of the Three Para guys. He's now at Fox 4 trying to push in there. But again, they're getting shut down, aren't they?
You can see if from the Foy Boys' point of view, they've got total map control in EF. What is it? EF 4, 5, and 6. Even they've got some guys down in 7. So what that's doing is it's just stretching that 3 para attack further and further away, making it less and less effective.
But they don't have control up there in Echo 3-4 really.
No, it's not really needed on this point. If you can control just to the bridge, it's an extremely hard push, especially if you've got a supporting garrison there, which they do.
See where E Squad is right now?
Mm.
Or Echo... well, actually, you're on the other side, I think. No, you're on the same side as me.
Yeah,
so where Reap Dog is... All right, so that's the bridge you're talking about. If you can control to there, that's all you
if
need?
You can control there and the terrain directly east of that nice little valley. If you can control that and up where F Squad lead, I believe it is, or Charlie Squad lead is.
Yep.
It just totally negates their flank because they have to go another 600, 700, 800 meters to get into point.
Well, that's just it there. You can see Wit from Charlie Squad. Poutine, if you take us up to that point at Fox 4, mate, where Jimmy the something, whatever Jimmy's name is. Sorry, Jimmy the Hand. Of course, it's Jimmy the Hand. Actually, I'll take it back. Wit got shot. So they've got a spawn in there, Jimmy the Hand and his crew, and they're trying to dominate this area that Wit's holding. Now, that's the spot you want to control, isn't it? Because it gives you then the downhill onto the point with lots of cover.
It just gives you that toe hold. That's really all you're after. You're after that, okay, I can get one squad in here.
Yeah, and the commander tried that before. I saw Airborne Kiwi try and do something up here, but it failed. Esky, who's a good player, he's sitting on that hill, literally just controlling their OP. They can't spawn in without him shooting them.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
we've got some FbY reinforcements now. This is about to be shut down. Got Jimmy retreating. Yep. Good man.
Doing the wise thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing the wise thing.
Get out,
Well,
he's spotted though.
it's not wise to run down the open hill. I don't think he realizes what he's doing. He's trying to set up his OP, I'm guessing. Or Wit's he's run straight past. Wit has not seen him.
Yep.
Well, that's opened things up a bit. Jimmy now has an OP down there. Did you see?
Actually have a garrison on the opposite side of the river. They have got one in E3.
Righto.
That's a good red zone, Gary.
Hey, the commander's over here. What did he parachute in? I suppose they are 3 para. You'd expect that. A lot of these boys have actually served before in various services, not just the Kiwi services, but the Australian Defence Force as well. And they were talking about it today. So, you know, maybe they have got the parachuting hack. But how the hell did he get over the other side of the river? When did that happen?
Probably just dropped
That happened very early in the game when the recon team actually got across the river. I believe they dropped supplies over there for them. So
I believe that's
very
correct.
wise.
There's no supply box here or anything.
Okay, so if you look now at the map, you'll see that the Scar northwest is a bit open. The FbY boys are just starting to move their bodies back up there, Echo and Fox squads. But the Para guys have actually, here we go, Kiwis crossing the river next to Jaeger. The Para guys actually cracked this open a little bit. And now they're trying to push up onto the overwatching hill. That is smart play. The radar tower here, where if you just jump up there, Putain, that's it. The this could be a changing moment here. Vapo has seen him though. Vapo knows he's there. He's going to get shot in the back of the head on Lamode. But they do have the numbers. They do have the number. There it is. There. Oh, he's got him.
He got him.
He's got him.
Oh, he's using the FG-42, the semi-automatic German sniper.
There you go.
We're starting to see the first, I think, long-range heavy tank engagement of the game.
Yep.
With the
Jagdpanzer and Suicide.
just spoke, and they've killed their target.
Oh,
That was God. That might have been almost a 1,000-meter shot.
Just over the back.
Such a good tanker.
Over the back there on the left, Putang, there was an AT guy for the 3 Para guys trying to get through. And he was almost at the back of that Sherman, but George Soros from the FbY boys managed to see him and knock him out. So that stopped their little run around the back there. There's still the 2 guys from 3 Para on the hill dominating. Oh, Lamode's going to get shot.
Endeavour's going to mark this tank.
Yeah. So that's...
There it is.
This is now... George is trying to come through. He'll probably get him, actually. Yep, he will. There we go.
Oh, it was close.
Yeah. Endeavour was too busy listening to the tank, obviously, and dealing with that threat. So, okay, that more or less ends that little sojourn up there. However, it did cause the FbY boys a little bit of consternation for a moment, didn't it? What else is going on while we've been stuck up there? Let's have a look, eh?
Alright. Looks like the FbY boys have pushed out again. Like 3 Para have a sneaky MG in here. Let's go have a look what he's up to. Strike. He looks like he's trying to get down onto the point.
I like what I'm seeing here from FbY boys, just creating that reverse crescent shape around the strong point. So they've got to go through them to get to the strong point. What I would like to see, though, however, is at least one guy in the strong point, if not just for the information of being able to relay chevrons back to your squad leader. You can go, it's 2-1, it's 2-2.
Yeah.
Everyone immediately knows what that is.
Yeah,
They've just marked their half track as well.
Yeah, 3 Para have locked down the FbY boys half track in the water here. I'm seeing it locked, but the garrison on point's still good. And Echo Squad's going to come down and take him out. They know.
He knows he's there. They know.
Yeah. As soon as he gets up, that rock took a beating just then.
Plane is pretty clever.
Oh, and a strafe on it as well that's missed. That's a terrible strafe. Oh,
man.
Cortex, embarrassing. Where were you strafing, mate?
The best thing about this is you can clearly see, like, okay, Reapdog's been distracted and he's had to close in his defense, which has allowed another 3 Para squad leader to get in.
Yeah.
Gets an OP down, he takes out Reapdog. Now that's 6 guys on point.
Reap Dogs.
Straight
There's
away.
there's two. Yeah, that's right. So there we go. Three Paras Tango is in there. Whiskey's coming back. Is Whiskey
you
got
see
the
what
goods?
Contested.
Whiskey's got him. Yeah, Whiskey will generally always get that.
Unlucky.
Whiskey was moving with weapon up, see? So he knows. He knows. I squat up with Whiskey all the time. Oh, Hubert's been shot in the back. No, the death of Hubert.
MG. That's the MG up on that hill.
Oh, right. Okay, I
It's hitting
see.
people.
So
That's very clever by them.
there's a Twitch TV here, Napple AU. He's up on the hill. What's the lightning bolt? Assault, isn't it? Oh, I can never remember my class symbols. I know that one's a machine gun.
Assault.
Yeah. All right. So they're overwatching the point.
They've actually 3 Para have actually got behind this point.
It's starting to cap.
Yeah, and they're starting
That's
to
starting
cap
to
it.
cap.
They're starting to cap it. Here we go. This could be very, very interesting here. They've
Ooh, their tankers taking people out from up there.
yeah. Timmy's coming back in. Timmy was the AT guy I was talking about before.
Well, it's very I believe it was Timmy actually took out that half track with a very well placed rocket.
Yeah. Timmy's going to die.
Who's gonna
There you go.
die?
Oh, yeah.
that's it.
There you go.
Unlucky.
It's like inevitable, isn't it? When you're sitting here watching on admin cam, you're like, oh, he's going to die. Hit 3, 2, 1. There it is.
The rocket launcher and shot the garrison.
Yeah.
So they haven't marked that garrison, have they?
No.
Nah, see, that's, just a bit of the basics. You've had 2 people now stumble onto it
Yeah.
and go, hey, there's a garrison on me, mark my body.
So Hubert, Whiskey, 2 squad leaders with their squad. FbY boys have groups of 3, by the way, just so if we're looking at the team setup, Putan, because I know you'll only be able to see the 3 Para guys. Could you bring up their map again? So are they in groups of 3 as well?
I believe they are in groups of 3. It looks like they are, yeah, they're groups of 3.
They got a few 2s there by the look of that, though.
Yep.
We've got, so the defensive squads for the FbY boys at the moment are Whiskey and Hot Sauce. That's one squad. And then Hubert, Gerberman, and Marmy the Cat. Geez, that was hard to say. And Marmy the Cat, that's a 3 squad. So they've got 5 in total defense. Oh, Wiggy's in there now as well. All right, he's a bit of a ring in from somewhere else by the look of it. All right, so yeah, I mean, a good push from 3 Para, but it didn't quite do what they wanted. They've got 23 minutes left. Let's take a look at the map, Putang, and talk us through it, mate, where we're at.
Alright, so it looks like 3 Paras dropping an ahead straight on point with a bombing run follow. It looks like a lot of their boys are dead at the moment, so they could be relying on this to get a good push started.
Well, you do have the luxury. You do have the luxury, of course, in this particular game mode that they're playing for this comp, that you don't have to spawn to defend anything. If you're not in control of the point, then you can afford to do a mass rush. That airhead is probably going to go. Wiggy's got it.
Yeah, Wiggy's got it.
Oh, it's got him!
Does it?
No!
Does it?
Whoa, but there's 3 more in the bunker. They played it smart. They're going to come straight back outside. Hubert's
coming.
Hubert,
Yep.
Gerberman's got it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the airhead on point in these comp games. They tried a strike there. He tried a airstrike too. Whatever they're called, strafe and run. I'm not a
Half track's just been killed.
that half track just.
Through that drink. Oh, Cortex, mate. Oh,
Oh, buddy.
that's making the blooper reel.
I filmed that too. That was brilliant. Oh dear. Okay, well that's ends the half tracks journey. I'm not a
It's actually really clever to use half tracks in this because it's not a tank
Yeah,
reliant
yeah,
battle,
yeah.
so you can use that speed
Yes.
field for half tracks.
That's right.
Extra spawns, man.
Fuzz. Airheads on the point with the bombing run over the top. Yes or no?
No.
Why?
I'm very much a person who loves the defensive airhead. So capture a point, two garrisons, 150 each meters off point, garrison onto the strong point as a defensive measure.
Righto. What about you, Putang? Airheads with the bombing run. Yes or no?
Never on point. Unless I have got a tank with an infantry squad on point, I'm not dropping a airhead on point.
Yeah. There's too
That's
much.
the only time.
That's and so my opinion. I play Commander far too much. My opinion on it is, it has its merits when you know that there's not much enemy on the point. But this is a competition, and you've got to throw that public game stuff out the window, and you've got to look at what do you expect the enemy to do. So in the military, that's something that we do routinely. Is we try and get our heads inside the enemy's heads to work out what they might be doing and how they might be doing it. And
This push from the officers is looking good.
and the
Free para.
yeah, I'm watching that now actually. And the quality of players here on both sides is the top shelf of the Australian community amongst these teams. So you've got to expect they're smart enough to do exactly what the FbY boys did in that instance, which was run a couple of guys into the bunker, wait for the bombing run to go through, and then come back outside and get ready in a defensive position. Maybe they were distracted a little bit by the bombing run in the airhead and some other things. But it seems to be working for 3 Power at the moment that although they didn't get the airhead in, they're on the point and they're in there and they're locking that garrison down.
This is 3 officers on point. This is 3 OPs. That's
where
that's
are
almost
their
their whole
OPs?
team.
And Tango just took down the supplies as well, so they'll know
Taking down the garrison.
the garrison's gone as well.
Garrison's gone. This is looking good for 3 Para.
And look down south further. Yep, about 200 meters down south. 3 Para have dominated the bunker system here, and they're putting pressure in. There's no shooting at the moment, because they can't see them, but they'll be able to pressure in behind the 2 FbY boy squad leaders that are. Yeah, look at that, right in the back. Oh, and the tank's on them.
That's an AT gun set up by.
Oh, that's the AT?
Back there, yeah.
Yeah, seen here. Where is he? There's George Soros. Okay, yeah, cool. So, oh, did you see that?
Completely neutralised that bush.
So it was good, and then it wasn't. Whiskey's still holding.
Having no artillery in this game, you need to use those AT guns.
Here's a bombing run. Whose bombing run's this? This is the
bombing run now.
Yep. He's put it straight over his own troops.
I can see him being worried about that push, so I don't blame him.
Yeah, that's a big bombing run though, and it's down to 2-1 now on the point. Although Timmy's at the back there, you've got a squad leader right at the back running alongside infantry on the other team. There's it's funny how that happens, isn't it? Jimmy's about to die. Yep.
Oh.
And CIT Ames. Yep, he's gone. And now,
Immediately shut down.
what do you reckon? Who's going to win this one?
Oh, Prize pretty good.
Yeah, but Hit doesn't have to look anywhere except that one corner.
I don't think. Oh, Pry knows he's there for sure.
He's not going in. See, Pry.
Yeah.
Pry's very good because he's like, fuck the bomb runner in the corner. Whiskey's going to grenade it.
Whiskey grenade.
Yeah, grenade. Don't stand there. Gosh.
Oh no.
Oh, that hurt.
And meat paste there.
Oh, that's human. Oh, Whiskey, you are going to pay for that, mate.
He's hiding. He's hiding.
Yeah.
They didn't see him.
Who's that?
It's Hit. So he's hiding from them.
No, he's dead.
It's dead.
Is he? He looks alive.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, he's in pieces, mate. I can see his arm. It's kind of like that Tom Hanks bit on the beach. FbY boys have shut this down. They've absolutely shut this attack down. Great Overwatch fire from that hill. It made a difference, didn't it?
Yeah, I think this was really an opportunity gone begging by the 3 Para guys. Get those 3 squad leaders, get OPs down, and say, get 5 guys into my squad now.
Yeah.
It gives you 18 guys instead of 3.
I'm curious about that. They didn't throw down a single OP, did they?
It just seems like these squad leaders are playing like an assault player, where instead they should be holding back, getting guys in. They're the brains, not the muscle.
Yeah. That eastern side, or southern side there, Harry Flashman, I've had a few games with Harry now. He's now starting to push through east, cleaning up their troops in those trenches.
My co-commanders are a little bit quiet in chat here, so I'm just going to turn you guys up on Discord.
All right, yeah, that's fine, mate. Yeah, okay. Cool, happy with that. Okay, so what have we got here? Let's do a quick map overview now. So the attack down south, that's been closed off completely. The attack up north for 3 Para, that's been shut down completely. The attack in grid Echo 4 along the river, that's shut down completely. Where are 3 Para right now?
They are in a world of shit.
They've got 15 minutes left in this battle, 16 minutes left in this battle.
And they've got to do a full reset.
I mean, there's
Not ideal at this time of the game.
I can see 20 odd people up the hill there, around the Golf 5 area. I'm not seeing an attack.
Yeah, they're just coming off garrisons, and that's one of the biggest things I look for in our scrims and all that, is our squad leaders coming off garrisons. Because if they're coming off the Gary, they're not doing their job really, because they've got an OP. So OPs will win you the attack. The garrison's not going to win you an attack on the start. They need to get their OPs in. They need to get them close. They need to get guys spawning in off them.
Well, we've got the point's actually turning, so I'm wondering where their bodies are. Is it? Oh, it's the push from down the hill. That's what's happening right now. The push from box 5. That's starting to turn the point. So, okay. So even though the 2 attacks failed from both the north airhead thing and the south attack, the FbY boys had to respond to that, and they've drawn most of their troops away from the point. They've still got a few there, but it gave the 3 para guys a chance to roll a spawn wave down the hill, didn't it?
The only problem, like, even though they started contesting, it's what you'd call kind of a fake cap, because they haven't secured sector control, nor strong point control.
And
one of those 2 things to cap.
And there's one other thing that's happening here, which is one of my favourite things, not at all, and that is it's a very single axis attack right now. Yeah, sure, they're trying something down south there, I can see, but those guys are all within. So where Reapdog is, I don't know if you're looking at where Reapdog is up the hill there, Putang. He's with somebody else. Sorry, Echo 5 keypad 3. Putang's there. If you had a machine gun there or a good shot with a rifle, you can actually hold the entire 3 para push, because he could see everything from there. And they are. Look, they're just getting cut to pieces. Absolutely just got cut to pieces over on the right.
So, like, yes, they apply some cap pressure, maybe spook 3 para, but it's only that. They're not even going to get a quarter of the way with this single axis attack. They need to try and envelop them or try something, even a little bit more ballsy.
You have to try and circle them.
To go. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's 14 minutes to go, and I haven't seen any encircling or anything at the moment. It's looking pretty grim.
Bit linear. There's a strafe. That was, I'm assuming that was Kiwi's strafe.
Yeah, the biggest thing I'd be doing right now is they've got a Tiger. They got a Tiger tank sitting up in F4-5 region, and I'd be bringing that in because they've gone right. I've looked at the hill. There's no one there. All right, where can their tank be? If it's not on the hill, it's not a threat to us. We need to go support our infantry.
Yes.
See, he's too. No, okay. So in that tank at the moment is Green and Taboo, and they're getting flanked. Like Eski's on them with a. There you go. Wow, inches away from a satchel, saved from the satchel, and he did.
AT moving up. Got 2 AT moving up on him.
Ray is the player of the match right now for that Tiger tank, isn't he?
Yeah, like I'd be if I was Ray, I'd be screaming at the Tiger tank like, get on the point. The tank's not here. Or perhaps the tank might see the flanking.
So they've actually marked the tank.
Oh, okay.
There's another tank up north.
Here it comes. They've changed to a 3-man tank. This is interesting.
All right, so the Tiger's pushing in on the pens. What's the bloody medium? 75, isn't it?
He got the first hit. He bounced the shot. Oh, this is not good for
burning.
The
Bye-bye, Americans.
It's a medium tank.
Goodbye.
Never going to end well.
Game over. All right, but now he's got... Oh, right in front of the Tiger.
The
Moving out. He's like, fuck this. That's Biddy. I actually played with him today. But Eski's coming in with a satchel again. Look at that.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got...
That's a big kill. That's a big kill.
That's going to be... Eski is... Oh, here comes the tank guy. Has he? Oh, Taboo's down. No, that's bad. Green's.
This Tiger is all but dead.
Oh, yeah.
There. Here's Green. Green's out of the tank now.
He's going to try repair.
He's.
Got him.
That'll buff out. Surely.
That was well done. Yeah, buff it out. Bit of cut and polish. Let's see what's happening on point.
So even so, like, I feel they just got bogged down there. If they pushed forward, they eliminate the A-tanks that can't catch them.
You're right, Fuzz. Go on.
Yeah, I'm a bit perplexed. Like, I know I'm not a tank main, but I do know a bit about them. It just seems like such an axiomatical play.
A defensive
Protect yourself from AT.
is a bombing run coming in. That'll be 3 powers, I'm guessing. A defensive position
that
can
is.
always be overwhelmed, and a tank sitting
Yeah.
still can always be outflanked.
Yeah.
All right.
Especially on a map like Kursk, where it's like all FbY, where it's just so open that any flank is easily spotted.
So
You
that
need to be applying pressure with your tank. It's a limited resource in this format.
that bombing run killed not a person.
No, but it did take down
Nope.
Garrison.
No, the
Oh,
Gary's
I
still
thought
on the
they got-
point. No,
Gary's still on the point.
I thought I saw something go down.
no, I
Oh.
and see how like they've shut this attack down. I mean, it's a good plan, but
It's
Also
a
see,
satchel fuzzy.
We see Cortex coming in with his third half-back.
Oh,
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy,
Fuzzy.
play MVP
Oh,
right
no.
now. Oh no, Hot Sauce got him. Oh no!
Oh,
Satchel for the win there, boys. That
satchel, mate. Satchel.
Satchel class. He had a car 98.
yeah.
No. Oh, yeah, builder.
Never go home without it. Never go to war without a satchel. That's what I say. But
No.
okay, so the push is still on. Let's not discount them just yet. The push is still on down the hill. But FbY's defense is too good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not challenging them at all.
Look, those FbYs, they're defensive players. Trying to take a point off them is
Yep.
it's very difficult.
Why am I seeing? Oh dear, this is a bit unusual. I've got a bunch of guys up here at Jacob's Barn who aren't doing anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are the guys on the point.
Yeah, they're
Hold cap.
holding caps, so they can't cap.
All right, there you go. So they're just killing each other. Okay, I didn't know that because I was watching a guy walk around with a shovel. And I'm going, do I need to talk to the 3 para leadership?
No, but they've dropped an airhead.
And then not only they dropped an airhead, they're all over the point now.
They are. So this airhead
It's a good
is
airhead.
very good.
That's a
good
smart
This
airhead.
this is how you use airheads.
Yeah,
Not
that's a-
dropping it on a point.
That's a controlled airhead. That it's controlled. It's got people almost 360 around it. It's some way.
Witter's looking for it.
Yeah, it's already been spotted. Jaeger threw a rocket at it that couldn't quite get it. It's pretty much all up to Wit here. I think they'll get one spawn off it.
I think one spawn will be enough.
But they've got something. Have they got a
Oh, there
garrison
we go.
up the hill a
No,
bit?
Three people with OPs just spawned in.
All right, Wit's got him though. Wit's got him. Let's have a look. Wit's on the left. They're running past
Oh.
each other. They've run past each other.
You got
What?
aesthetic.
What the? They've literally. What's Endeavour doing? Why are they not?
What is Endeavour doing?
He's shot pariah.
He got prior.
Eski's run past. Wit's run past. They're
He's
taking the
coming up.
airhead.
He's coming
Here
in.
we go. The airhead. He's got the airhead.
Too little, too late.
He's taking Eski out. Wit's still there. But-
I will say hats or helmets off to Wit for being brave enough to rock that white helmet.
Yeah.
It's like my missus has got a Mitsubishi Mirage, one of those pink ones, the hatchbacks, and I drive it to work occasionally. And when I drive in and people look, and I'm like, hey, you know what? A man who drives a car like this owns his own destiny, doesn't he? All right, so the FbY defense is shutting the pointer down again. Oh, did you see that rocket?
That was a good rocket.
That was
I
a
think he going
good
for the
rocket.
Garrison.
Yep. So what do we got left? 7 minutes, guys. Can 3 para turn this at the last death throes of battle?
We've got the Tiger coming up Jacob's Barn.
Tiger at Jake. Okay, yep. So they're going to have to bring it in, aren't they?
They have to. And they're dropping the airhead right now. On
That's FbY's
Yeah,
dropping an
that's
airhead.
FbY.
Yeah.
They need to push this tank onto point.
So
Do
it's
the
also-
FbYs have a tank? Sorry.
They do. It's a 75 because they're out of fuel. And they're only at
Too
40
many
fuel.
half tracks, huh?
Too many half tracks and not enough nodes.
Oh.
They've only got 40 across the board.
Well,
Oh, sorry,
s-
they've got 60, 60, 40.
we need to
So
check.
maybe they went in thinking they'd be right on fuel.
Oh, this Tiger's coming in.
Maybe we should check with Cortex, see if anyone on his team's able to swim, because I'm sure there's fuel on that other. It's underwater.
Ooh, that Tiger's hitting point.
Okay, finally, the Tiger is actually doing what it should be
Yeah.
doing.
And they're capping point because of it.
Oh, this is gonna be a good last
This,
push from
this
3
is
para.
tight. Here comes Hubert around the back. Hubert's a game changer. See what he can do, eh? Nothing against that tank, I reckon. Cortex is in the
Rally
water.
behind.
We've got a squad leader behind that tank coming up.
Oh, righto. So, well, that's not going to do him any good at the moment. Well, tank's taking fire from
Bounce.
somebody.
It's at
That's
75.
75. That 75 can't pin the front of a Tiger.
No, and this is where it's going to cost them. You know, going, oh, we only need one fuel node.
Making that choice,
Okay.
yeah.
They should
Bouncing.
lose this. They should lose this battle.
Yeah,
We've-
the shots are bouncing.
There's one small problem here, though. All the 3 power guys are dead.
Exactly.
Except for Jimmy. Everybody else is dead.
Oh, these guys look stuck. This is not good for the Sherman. That Sherman is stuck in between 4 trees. He can't move. He's gone.
Well, yeah, it doesn't really matter now, does it?
Nope.
Okay, so we're down to 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left.
They're only using 1 garrison.
Who's that? 3 power?
3 para. They're only using 1 Gary. So
What's their OPs looking like, mate?
So looking at this map, they've got 1 OP on the map, and I believe that's not even one of their players. I believe that's just the people holding.
All right,
It's a full reset.
Tiger Tank's about to die. Tiger Tank just got a rocket up the arse from Coconut Wiggy, and it's smoking hard.
I cannot see the target.
Okay, so the
Oh,
Tiger...
there it is. Yep.
Oh, that was a bad rocket. Taboo just jumped out of the tank.
That's where you need the infantry to help. Aesthetic's got 1 more rocket. If he can land it in the back,
Yep.
Tiger's done.
The infantry's coming down the hill. Oh, he didn't.
Ricochets.
Oh, no. He ricocheted.
Oh, and he got strafed.
Dead.
Yep, and so that infantry is actually protecting the Tiger, and that's what you do. Combined arms works. We know, we do it all the time.
MG covering. Look at that MG. Suppressing the hell out of Harry.
Oh, bad shot with the rocket there. That one needed to hit. That one
I
absolutely
believe
needed to
that
hit.
was a 3 para rocket.
Oh, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Why is he shooting at the... What was he shooting at?
I have no idea.
There's a tank, shoot it. It's... maybe you're not like... Maybe you're actually live streaming and not 30-minute delayed, and he's like, oh, tank, shoot. Watching the stream, mate. All right. Well, what do you reckon? It's starting to turn, but again, they're not dominating the point. Fuzz, you made that point earlier.
Yeah, they need to use this tank as a wedge to get in. They're applying cap pressure now. They need to push to strong point. They can win this if they push to strong point.
They've got OPs down now, so this,
Yep.
this is looking promising.
If I was the 3 para guys right now, I'd be like, get that tank rolling and get it towards the point.
They
I
are.
think
They're capping.
hearing it at the moment.
Yeah. Even
So-
if you say like, hey, they bought out a 75, they mustn't have enough for 76. Like using that little bit of knowledge.
Well, knowing that they had a 75, they should know they have no more fuel.
Yeah,
They can
exactly.
bring another tank to the battle. This Tiger is uncontested and can
Mm.
roll onto point.
But it's still sitting there. It's got infantry all around it.
Rolling up now.
And
There we go.
right now, that's the point where you go, right, I'm surrounded by infantry friendly. Let them clean out the muck that's around me, and I'm going to go and strafe and shoot the point. You've got AT coming up on it now. It's taken so long, and this is it, a minute, 30 seconds. Those things can matter in these types of battles. Here's a bombing run. Here's the bombing run that's going to hammer who? Whose bombing run's this?
This bombing run is
This
FbY
is a
boys.
FbY bombing.
All
run.
right, so it'll probably go over that
Right
Tiger.
maps.
Yep, there it
doesn't
is.
look like it'll be effective. It's not going to hit
No,
anyone.
it's missing.
He's split the channel like a Moses.
There's the Tiger now on the point, and he's
2.5
got infantry
minutes to go.
support, but the infantry's dying around him. 2.5 minutes, you reckon?
2.5 minutes to go unless they start capping this point.
Well, this is it right now. Oh, geez, these rockets are bad.
They're
Right.
going to bounce off the front of the Tiger anyway.
Yeah, but there's a lot of rockets hitting the ground. Oh, there we go. What's that shooting? Anti-tank
What was
gun?
that?
That's the
Anti-tank.
medium tank.
It's a medium tank. I wouldn't even be worrying about it.
But it's a good play because it makes the Tiger focus on
Mate,
that.
makes the Tiger turn.
He's now taken out for 30 seconds of the game. He's like, oh, I'm getting
He's
shot
got-
at.
He's got the right idea. Face the front and
Yep.
concentrate on the infantry.
Yep, and I love driving tanks. That's what I love doing. I don't give two shits about shooting. But I park my tank facing the enemy threat, and then give direction to the gun of what way I want to face him when I'm driving. And when we're static, which isn't very often, I will point towards the most likely enemy infantry advance or the enemy tank threat, depending on which I'm worried about. You know what I mean?
I think FbY is starting to retreat into point.
Yeah, and
They
they're
know it's
gonna
coming.
They're going to take this tank out. Marmy's trying to put a satchel on it, I'm guessing.
Oh, this tiger's come through. He's got infantry on the right-hand side of that tiger, though. Allied infantry.
He's exactly where he needs to be. That tank. Get your infantry around him. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe.
and they're starting to
Oh,
go.
no.
Oh, here comes the satchel.
Here's the bombing run. Oh, Pariah.
He's trying to run him over. He's trying to run...
How did
Oh,
Pariah not die then? Oh, and they spawned in.
It's the bunker.
Here we go. This is exciting here, guys. This is really.
Oh,
Oh.
the satchel didn't go down.
This is going to go into overtime.
No satchel.
It all
No.
depends on the OPs at this point.
No satchel on the tank.
No satchel on the tank. No,
Wow.
no garrison on point for foibles. Only 2 OPs
Oh.
left.
This is going to go into overtime, fellas. This is looking really good.
Yep,
Oh,
so we're contested.
oh.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Arab just lost a few people on point.
So the game-changing moment was when that tiger died, because they brought another one down,
Yep, they're like, right, we need to get aggressive with it. No point sticking back.
and
Done
and
exactly that.
I don't reckon that was their plan. I reckon they looked at the clock and gone, "Fuck it, drive the tiger into the point."
Yep.
And it
Oh, they've shut. Boys have shut this.
ah
down.
yeah,
They
it's
just
That was rough.
that's brutal, isn't it?
Garrison hold points.
Brutal.
Oh.
Medic's coming in. He's got it.
It's overtime. It's overtime.
How long do they go
Uh,
for?
Until it goes full blue.
Not until it goes full blue.
Right.
Full red.
Or
Yeah.
full red.
That's not far off.
Nah.
Now-
and
That is
elite.
the...
Oh, yeah, that is it.
That's it. That is it.
Looks like he'll call it. There it is.
Yep,
GG.
there's a call from one of the refs.
So, lads, I'm just going to wrap this up now. That was pretty intense in the last 15 minutes. I won't lie. It was a little bit poutine. I mean, it was a little bit boring for the first 20, wasn't it?
It was. It was a shame. But, I mean, like... FbY, they're a defensive team. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
They pushed out. They defended. They did what they do best.
Yeah. But, you know, like, it was a little bit flat there. And then we saw some movement. The 3 para guys tried something. It didn't work. The tiger then did its thing. Fuzz, game-changing moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, that tiger, that would have definitely scared me if I was on defense. During that tiger rumble in, we're starting to lose the point. We're down to 2 garrisons. I would have been sweating.
Yeah. And it was, oh, look, it was tight there, but the FbY had enough in reserve to be able to spawn in a couple of waves of humans and deal with the problem. So, look, another great battle, though. Let's face it, both battles here were really good. I really enjoyed them. I'm glad you guys could join me for the commentary. We'll close it off there. Thanks very much to everyone for watching. I do apologise that I wasn't able to stream on mine for the second battle. Technical error on my part. Won't happen again. You will see the video for that uploaded to YouTube this evening, and I'll link it in the relevant Big D channels so you can actually watch that entire battle. See you tomorrow night, folks. Same time on Pootang's Twitch for round 2. Well, round 1, battles 2, I guess we would call them. So who we got tomorrow night? We have got Chimera V, I don't know what the V stands for yet, versus Vintage.
The,
There you go.
The 1983 Holden Chimera team.
The Chimera team, yeah, versus
That's their full name.
TFK/ABG. What's TFK stand for? Furry
It's
koalas
just
or
Task Force Koala.
Task Force Koala?
Yeah, so unfortunately ABG had to pull out, so it's just
Yep.
a sole Task Force Koala crew.
And
So I've got to be careful of those drop bears.
and NRD versus AAS. NRD AAS versus the public team. And I actually have got not against the NRD, but just in general, I reckon the public team is going to give it a red hot go because
Oh, we are not underestimating them by any means.
No.
We've seen some of the players in their team, and we know some of them.
yeah.
And they are hot players.
Oh
man.
yeah.
They are
Yeah.
fucking good.
So same time tomorrow night, ladies and gents. Catch us on Pootang's Twitch channel. He'll be streaming that first match tomorrow night. The second match, I'm only going to be recording, and we will cast that later. And there'll be a highlights video each week of all the cool stuff that we've seen in our footage. Again, thanks for watching, and good night to all.
Good night, fellas. Thank you for watching.